So I want to bring you guys this clip of Charlamagne the God. He's on a podcast saying why he's voting for Kamala Harris. I'm independent Green Party. I think that we need to fight for a third party. The voting for lesser two evils is time out for that. We've been doing that for 60 years now or more. It's if you want something, you have to sacrifice. And the average person here today is not willing to sacrifice. So he's going to say on why her economic plan. And listen to this. I want you guys to hear it.
Definitely voting for Kamala Harris.
Tell me why.
I'm voting for Kamala Harris because I love her opportunity economy plan. You know, like I just said, the issues that I care about is keeping more money in my pocket. And I've seen her over the last 4 years in the White House push for certain things to be done. Like, this isn't new. And
you would rather somebody push or want something done when it's just been the total opposite. What have you seen the last 4 years? Just the opposite. The average person is paying at least $1,000 more out of their pocket. So how is her economic plan, which is the exact same as Joe Biden's plan, how is that going to help you economically? Here's why, Charlamagne the God, you should know better than this. When you open up the border to 25 million people, somebody has to pay for that. The average taxpayer don't think they have to pay for it. It's like, okay, it's out of our tax dollars, so we don't see it, do whatever. But no, that is wrong. It's $1 million per migrant. Somebody has to police them at the border. When you detain them, somebody has to feed them, shelter for them. You got to have interpreters. You got to have secretaries. You got to have judges. Then Medicare. You got their wives are pregnant. You can't deny them. Some of them need surgeries. You can't deny them. That's taxpayer dollars. Then you got to transport them. And then if you live in a sanctuary city, you're paying more because Chicago is $1 billion in the hole. Guess who pays for that? We do. People of the sanctuary cities. And even on the federal level, all your gas, how you think they're paying for it? Out of your tax dollars. So your food, you extra tax on that. Gas, everything. Tax. So they could pay for that. That $1 million per migrant, yes, you are paying for that. So the economic, and then also housing. When housing goes up, when the demand for housing triples, the supply goes down. That means houses are 3 times as higher now. Average person is paying way more in rent and buying a house. So now the Fed's got to combat that with the interest rates. Now the interest rates triple. So now the average person is paying way more. Then somebody got to pay for those migrants also on another level, and that's property tax. So now your property tax has to triple. So now the average person is paying at least triple. The cost of living is at least triple. Charlamagne, you should know that.
Also, she just cares. Like, at the end of the day, it feels good, I think, to have an elected official that I know actually cares.
What do you make of Donald Trump?
I don't think he cares. I don't think.
So you're sufficient with somebody you just think cares. I was watching Mark Lamont Hill the other day, and you know what, man? No disrespect to these two brothers, but it's like we got a lot of soft. We very soft. We just really want somebody that just cares. We just hope somebody that cares and don't know what they're doing. We okay with that. Well, it's okay you don't know what you're doing as long as you care. No, as long as you care. You can keep effing up, and we're going to keep voting for effing up and horrible and getting worse. I just think you care. It's time out for that. And Mark Lamont Hill was like, oh, well, my ideology is, he was saying, oh, well, he would do worse. Bruh. So, man, y'all this is why Dr. Umar was like, hey, man, if you're an actor, just stick to acting. Don't try to come be political. If you singer, don't come. And this is why they think our brain capacity is not elevated enough. That's why they bring in Megan Thee Stallion to twerk on stage at the Democratic conventions, and they want twerking, and because they know that's what influence us. We ain't got no Harvard graduates to come speak at DNC, and we got all twerkers and entertainers, and that's all that gets us going.
Donald Trump cares about anything except for Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. And it baffles my mind that American people can listen to a man say...
And which is all that's true. That's why I'm Green Party. Fight for what we need. Fight for what we want. It's time out for just taking what they offer. That's already... Both parties been infiltrated with corruption tremendously.
Things like he wants to be a dictator for a day, can listen to a man say things like, let's terminate the Constitution to overthrow the results of an election, to listen to a man say he wants to jail his political opponents, he wants to jail journalists, us. We'll be in jail.
Yeah, I've heard.
And you see, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he says these.
So, to combat that, now, I'm not defending Trump in no way, shape, form, or fashion. This is why I'm independent. But however, he says, yeah, for the first day, I'm going to be a dictator for a day. Okay, stop it. He didn't say he wanted to be a dictator the whole thing. He said one day he's going to come in and reverse some of the F-ups of your predecessor. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yes, please, fix that border. Why you got an open border? So yes, he said, first day one, I'm going to be a dictator. I'm cutting all that off. Nothing wrong with that. He didn't, and people act like, oh, he's going to be a dictator.
Things out of his mouth to a man, say things like, let's terminate the Constitution to overthrow the results of an election, to listen to a man say he wants to jail his political opponents. He wants to...
Also, Democrats as well, they also said they want to stifle, they want to take social media and take out that message because they already got the mainstream media locked. If you say something wrong from that their donors don't like, terminate you. They can't regulate social media. So now Democrats are trying to regulate social media and they're trying to stifle your word too. So when you're independent, you can see the BS on both sides, and I see the BS on both sides, and this is why I'm completely done. But Mark Lamont Hill was doing a podcast, and that brother just soft. Both, Mark Lamont Hill is just like, oh well, the thing on the Middle East is the fear mongering. Oh, Trump will be worse, dude. It can't get no worse over there. They letting dude do anything he wants. It doesn't get any worse. And your fear mongering that, this is gonna be, it can't get any worse. Anyway, leave them parties alone, man. When you come independent, you can see the BS on both, and you can't defend either side. That's why I'm independent. So, independence, if you don't fight for what you want, you don't get it. You don't get what you want. You just get what they offer, which is nothing. We just offer and give our vote away. Everybody else getting good stuff. Anyway, peace, y'all.
City on fire. Ooh, down to the wire. It's my life in the shine.